Hey, welcome back to a new video. How are you doing? Hope you're well. So this morning we spent the morning relaxing because we know we've got a big project to come. So we took Rocky for a walk, edited a YouTube video, but we were hoping we'd get the call today, and we did. And look who's back. She's back, but there was a slight issue because that light that was on the dashboard before, which is an external light warning on the dashboard, it's come back on, and when we were coming back the indicators were going like double time, so we thought it might be a light. Came back, checked all the lights, they are fine, so we don't know what's wrong with it really. So we're going to have a look now. Liam's going to have a quick look around the engine, see if he can find anything wrong. If not, it's going to be like an auto electrician job, I think, which is more money, but obviously need to get that sorted, because obviously it's a bit of a worry, especially because last time when we picked the van up and the battery didn't start, we don't want that to happen again, so obviously it needs to be sorted. But yes, at least she's back, she's been serviced, she's got the belt, so she's drivable now, and it means we can actually hopefully get started as long as we can find this fault. We can't wait because we had a couple of deliveries today, so we had the underseal come today and the paint arrive today, which we can't wait to get on with. So yeah, let's hope we can find this fault.
Yeah, so as Tabitha said, obviously that stupid fault light's back on, and it's headlight and indicator fault light, but from what I believe, I'll take the camera now and I'll actually get it on, and hopefully it comes, well, hopefully it comes back on so I can show you, but hopefully it don't come back on. But I'll quickly show you what the actual light is, just in case any of you out there actually know what it is and might know the common fault for it or something like that. But from when I looked online for like the codes and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it's exterior headlights or indicators, I'm pretty sure. But let's go and have a look and I'll show you it. Wait a second. Yeah, it's still on, so if you pass me the camera here, it is in there, if you can see. It's that one. So I'm pretty sure that's exterior headlights and indicators, but we need to find this fault because it's annoying, and I'm pretty sure when we come out tomorrow morning the battery's gonna be dead, so I might just disconnect the battery so it doesn't make it go dead. But what I'm gonna do is them loose wires and stuff, I'm gonna have a look at them, see if they're the issue, take them off, keep testing and stuff like that. If not, I do have a friend that is pretty good with electrical cars and stuff, so I hope he knows a bit about, obviously, just standard electrics. I'll drop him a message if I can't figure out myself and see what he suggests. But I just want to get this sorted now because, obviously, like we said, we just spent a lot of money on it. We got the van back and want to get on with building it, but we just want to obviously make sure everything's sorted, and this is not sorted. I was thinking it was just a switch. So if I show you the switch that I was on about, so I was on about this white switch here. When the battery went flat, when we was obviously on the way back after picking it all, that was left on like that. And I thought that's what it was, because as soon as I switched that off, that switch went off. Not straight away, but that switch was already off, but it didn't come back on, and the battery didn't keep draining. So not really too sure what it is, to be honest, because that switch has been off the whole time and it's still on, so I have no idea, to be honest. But let's have a look around and see what we can find.
Right, so we just tested the van battery again, and there is definitely something draining it because the battery is near enough dead, I think. And we've only been back about an hour and a half maximum, so it's definitely something wrong with it. We just got to find this fault because, well, we can't drive a van if it's going to literally, the battery's going to be dead in 5 minutes, and it's going to be bad for the actual van battery itself. So definitely an issue that's going to be needing to get sorted out before I think we even think about doing the van conversion, which is a shame because we were both really excited and buzzing to actually get started. We were like, yes, we're going to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and get going and actually start, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way, unfortunately. Yeah, hopefully we find it.
Right, so it is going to be high ISO in here, but something quite weird just happened. So we still haven't found the issue at fault, but we'll speak about that when we actually get inside the house, just because we can't find it. But we've took the keys out, and the electric windows light is still on. You can see it there, the light is still on, and how weird is that? The key is out. That's weird. So the key's out, the ignition's not on or anything, the window lights are still on, and they're going up and down. Pretty sure that shouldn't be happening. Right, so back inside now, and we've kind of left the van for tonight, and we'll go and test it in the morning to see if the battery's dead or not.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not. We don't think it is because the actual light's gone off now. The fault light's gone off.
Yeah, I think that's because Liam disconnected the battery. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of reset the fault. But I kind of want the fault to be there.
Yeah.
Because we want to obviously get on top of it.
Stuff,
Because, otherwise it's just going to keep occurring and being a problem.
Yeah.
But we did test all the fuses.
Yeah, so I was testing for any power draw for any of the fuses. And then that was when I thought, I think maybe the light's gone off. And then when we actually turned the ignition on, the light had gone off. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. I'll try that again. Like, I'll test all the fuses to see if there's any power going for any of them that's been drawn from the battery. And I'll check that when the light comes back on again. And as for the lights on the windows, like when the key's out, we think that might just be like a safety measure or something maybe, because after a little while it went off, and then when we locked the doors it was off as well. So maybe it was just on for like a minute or so after we took the ignition out, the key ignition. We
have found another fault with the lights. We were just messing about with everything, trying to turn everything on, turn lights on, do those things, and we figured out to do the time, but we were messing about with the light settings, like so you can lower them.
Yeah.
And it's fine going down, but as you go back up, I think it was the one setting.
Yeah.
One of the lights kept like shorting.
Yeah. Just cutting out. Yeah, just cutting out. So I think all it is just a loose connection. So that might be it, because the fault light that comes on the dash is for headlights and indicators, and obviously if that is like a dodgy connection, that could be it. But when the light went off,
no light was on the dashboard.
The fault didn't come back on. The fault light didn't come back on the dashboard. So I don't really know. We're just going to go back out in the morning. Yeah,
and there's also the fact we need to check out the central locking for the back doors, because the back door I can hear it clicking, but it's not locking.
Yeah, it's trying to lock, but it's not locking.
And you can't get the key in because we obviously need to have a look at that barrel.
Yeah.
And then the side one, I'm not sure if that was tried to lock or not, but that one wasn't locking either on the.
Yeah.
You have to do that with the key, so we need to have a look into that too. There's a few things. There's us thinking we can get on with the build tomorrow and actually make progress, but I think tomorrow is going to literally be
fault finding day.
Yeah.
That's literally it. But so we thought we got a great van. Not at the minute now. We've had to spend another we've spent £1,100 on obviously getting the belts changed and stuff. And now we might have to spend money on sorting out electrics. And electrics is the worst as well. I'd rather have had a mechanical fault than an electrical fault.
And it seems intermittent as well. So
which is
that's
the worst
probably
kind.
worse.
Yeah. But I might end up getting like an OBD reader or something. If my mate ain't got one, I might get an OBD reader and see if I can find it that way. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. I just hate electrical faults out of everything, and that's why we didn't want to get a French, or one of my reasons why I didn't want to get like a French van or car or anything, just because when I was in college doing mechanics and stuff, we was always told that they're unreliable electronically, and now I've gone and got another car or van that's got electrical faults. So.
But someone was saying that it's where was the engine made?
Spain. Portugal, Spain, yeah. Portugal or Spain or something, but it's supposed to be the same engine as Fiat, but I don't think it's the engine anyway. It's nothing to do with the engine, because the fault that comes on the fault that comes on the dash isn't to do with the engine. It's to do with headlights. So it's the lighting system that's obviously at fault, which is why I thought it was to do with the beacon. It still could be that at the end of the day. I haven't took them wires out. I ain't disconnected any of that. That's tomorrow's job. But we do know that the fault's still there, and we need to find it tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a night for tonight.
Yeah, because apart from that, the van is perfect.
Yeah, apart from that, and then we can start with it. But yeah, so we're going to end the video here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.